My name is Adam. I live with my small son. We once slept hungry together. I held my child in the dark. His stomach made small sounds. Mine made louder ones. The night was very cold. Our room had no heat. The window was broken. I told him to sleep. I said food would come tomorrow. I knew that was a lie. His eyes were big and tired. He trusted me fully. That trust hurt my heart. I was once strong. I once had a job. I once had hope. Life changed very fast. The factory closed one day. No one called me again. Bills came every week. Money did not come back. I sold things to live. First I sold my phone. Then I sold my chair. Then I sold my pride. I asked friends for help. They helped for 1 month. Then they stopped calling. Family lived far away. They said life was hard for all. They said they had no room. My child was only 5. He did not understand money. He only felt hunger. Every day he asked for food. I smiled and said later. Inside I broke more. That night was the worst. We had nothing left. Not even bread. I checked the kitchen again. I hoped to find something new. There was only empty space. I gave him water. I said it was soup. He drank it quietly. I turned my face away. Tears ran down fast. I felt like a failure. I hugged him tight. I tried to share warmth. Cold still found us. He fell asleep first. Hunger makes kids tired. I stayed awake. My mind ran in circles. I blamed myself again. Sleep did not come. I remembered better days. We ate chicken on Sundays. We laughed with full mouths. His mother was there then. She smiled at us. She felt like home. She left 2 years ago. She said she was tired. She never came back. She sends no money. She sends no love. She sends no words. I never told him that. I said she was busy. I carried that pain alone. That night I felt lost. I felt smaller than ever. I felt empty inside. Then the door knocked. It was very soft. I froze in fear. No one visits us now. I did not move. The knock came again. I opened the door slowly. A woman stood outside. She wore a clean coat. She looked at me gently. She asked for the room next door. I shook my head. She smelled food on herself. Warm food and bread. My stomach twisted hard. She said sorry softly. She turned to leave. I felt shame burn. She saw my child behind me. He was thin and pale. Her eyes changed then. She asked one question. Did he eat tonight? I said no. She did not speak more. She walked away fast. I closed the door. I felt stupid for hope. Nothing ever changes. I sat on the floor. Minutes passed slowly. My child slept still. The room stayed silent. Then the door knocked again. This time it was firm. My heart jumped. I opened the door wide. The woman stood there again. She held 2 bags. Warm air came out. I smelled rice and meat. I almost cried. She stepped inside quietly. She put the bags down. She smiled with care. She said she was a nurse. She worked long nights. She lived next door. She said she saw us often. She saw the lights off early. She felt something was wrong. She gave us food. She told us to eat. I could not speak. My hands shook badly. I fed my child first. He woke and smiled. He ate like never before. Food fell on his shirt. I did not stop him. I ate after him. The food was simple. It felt like life. We ate in silence. The room felt warm. Hope came back slowly. I thanked her many times. She waved it away. She said, just live. She left us then. She closed the door softly. I sat there stunned. My child slept full. His face looked calm. I watched him breathe. I thought it was over. Just one kind night. Just some luck. The next day was hard. Food was gone again. Fear returned. I went out early. I looked for work. No one hired me. I walked for hours. My feet hurt bad. My heart hurt more. I came back home late. My child was waiting. He asked about dinner. I had nothing. I felt sick inside. I hugged him again. Then someone knocked again. It was the nurse. She smiled softly. She brought bread and eggs. She asked about my day. I told her the truth. She listened with care. She did not judge me. That felt rare. She came again the next day, and the day after that. She always brought food. She asked about my skills. I told her about machines. Her eyes lit up. She said her brother owned a shop. He fixed small machines. He needed help. I did not believe it. Good things felt fake. I still followed her. I met her brother. He looked at my hands. He saw my scars. He asked me to try. I worked for 1 hour. He nodded once. He gave me a job. The pay was small. It was real. I came home smiling. My child ran to me. I felt tall again. Weeks passed slowly. Food stayed on our table. Hope stayed too. I worked very hard. I never missed a day. I felt proud again. Then one afternoon came. A letter waited for me. It was from her. From my child's mother. My hands went cold. I opened it slowly. She wrote she was sick. She wrote she had no money. She asked for help. She said she missed our child. She said life was unfair. She said she would visit. Anger rose in me. Pain mixed with it. I shook with rage. I remembered hungry nights. I remembered cold tears. I remembered silence. I wanted to tear the letter. I wanted to scream. I stayed quiet. My child saw my face. He asked about the letter. I lied again. Days later she came. She stood at the door. She looked tired now. She asked to see him. She said she was sorry. Her voice shook. I wanted to shut the door. I wanted to protect him. I stepped aside. He ran to her fast. He hugged her tight. My heart split open. She cried loudly then. She said she made mistakes. She begged to come back. I looked at my child. He smiled between them. I saw his need. I told her the truth. I told her about hunger. I told her about nights. She fell to her knees. She cried even more. Neighbors heard it. She said she did not know. She said she was lost. I believed some of it. I told her my rules. No lies anymore. No leaving again. She agreed right away. Fear filled her eyes. She knew the cost. Life is not perfect now. Money is still tight. But food is there. We eat together each night. We talk and share. Silence is gone. Sometimes I remember that night. I feel the cold again. I feel the fear. But I also remember the knock. I remember kind hands. I remember hope. I slept hungry with my child. That pain changed me forever. I will never forget.